The royal family of Norway attends Christmas service in Oslo. The royal family of Denmark reunite in Aarhus. European monarchs release their annual Christmas speeches. And Grand Duke Henri of Luxembourg announces his abdication in Luxembourg City. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good evening, everyone, and Merry Christmas. If you're new to my channel, my name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for December 25th, 2024. Last evening, in Luxembourg City, the annual Christmas message from His Royal Highness Grand Duke Henri of Luxembourg was broadcast on national television and online. The Grand Duke began his message by noting that as the year 2024 is coming to a close, Christmas is a perfect time to reflect on the past year. Moreover, now was the time to announce that his Christmas speech will be his last as head of state. Quote, "When I look back today, after almost 25 years, I do so with deep gratitude and humility. It has been a period during which Luxembourg has made much progress, and I am pleased to have been able to be a part of that journey with you, together with the Grand Duchess. It has been a quarter of a century of challenges, opportunities, and hopes for a better future, of technological and economic progress, of social change, but also of many conflicts. All were moments that have made us reflect and brought us closer together as a nation. And we have remained united to make Luxembourg even more inviting and sustainable. We have always taken targeted measures to ensure that none of us are left behind or excluded. The strength and indeed the future of our society lies in its ability to show solidarity." End quote. The Grand Duke ended his speech by announcing that he will abdicate the throne in favor of his son, His Royal Highness Hereditary Grand Duke Guillaume of Luxembourg, on October 3rd, 2025. On October 8th, 2024, the Hereditary Grand Duke was sworn in as Lieutenant Representative of the Grand Duke. Quote, "The year 2025 is fast approaching and offers new opportunities to advance our vision of Luxembourg, a country that draws on diversity and innovation, that invests in education and research, that assumes its responsibilities in Europe and in the world. A country where citizens come first. We are a country that never stands still in the face of adversity. We face these challenges with confidence and courage. Dear fellow citizens, I firmly believe in the next generation. It will take responsibility for a world that is hopefully more peaceful and sustainable. For most of my generation, the time has now come to retire. It's a natural process that has its own raison d'être. This also applies to me. Today, the Grand Duchess and I are pleased to share with you that Prince Guillaume and Princess Stephanie will succeed us on October 3rd, 2025. I know that they will do their utmost to contribute to the well-being of our country." End quote. I have to say that I am really surprised that he decided to abdicate. I thought for sure he would wait until after his Silver Jubilee celebrations on October 7th. But that's not the case. Nonetheless, Hereditary Grand Duke Guillaume and Hereditary Grand Duchess Stephanie are more than ready. Okay, moving on. In Brussels, His Majesty King Philippe of the Belgians' Christmas message aired on national television and online. In his speech, the King spoke about hope and the future. Quote, "Let's help young people look to the future with confidence. The challenges of our time, geopolitical upheaval, climate change, a fragile economy, and the technological revolution may seem overwhelming. But it's up to us to write our future together by focusing on what unites us and what makes our country strong. Ladies and gentlemen, the coming year should finally see all our governments at work. We are counting on them to ensure that our country, its institutions, businesses, and citizens can look to the future with confidence. May this Christmas and New Year period be for each of us a source of inspiration, renewal, and hope. With the Queen and all our family, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year." End quote. Also releasing their annual Christmas messages were His Majesty King Felipe VI of Spain, His Majesty King Carl Gustaf of Sweden, and His Majesty King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands. In his message, filmed in the White Dining Hall at Paleis Huis ten Bosch, the king spoke about kindness, respect, and tolerance of others as the world is seeing an increase in discrimination, online bullying, and racism. Quote, "It starts with respecting the basic rules that apply here in the Netherlands. Every person is equal before the law. Discrimination is not allowed. And we do not use violence, not even when we feel hurt or misunderstood. These principles are not open to debate or discussion, and they apply to everyone, always. To those who feel distressed, I say, be resilient and do not let yourself be discouraged. Be proud of the contribution you make to society. Realize that you are of great value." End quote. On Monday, RVD released the royal family of the Netherlands' annual Christmas card. In their holiday message, Their Majesties, King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, along with their daughters, Princess Catharina Amalia, Princess Alexia, and Princess Ariane, wished everyone a Merry Christmas and prosperous New Year. In Monacoville, the Palais Français du Monaco released a new Christmas video and message wishing you their warmest wishes for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2025. In Sandringham, Their Majesties, King Charles III and Queen Camilla of the United Kingdom, accompanied by their Royal Highnesses, the Prince and Princess of Wales, and their children, and other members of the royal family, attended Christmas Day service at St. Mary Magdalene Church. This afternoon, the King's annual Christmas speech aired on national television and online. According to Buckingham Palace, the King's speech was, quote, filmed in the Fitzrovia Chapel in London. Formerly the chapel of Middlesex Hospital, it is now a space for quiet reflection, discovery, and celebration, connecting diverse communities from all faiths or none. In 1928, His Majesty's grandfather, King George VI, laid the foundation stone of the building. End quote. On Monday, Their Majesties, King Frederick X and Queen Mary of Denmark, along with their 4 children, Crown Prince Christian, Princess Isabella, Prince Vincent, and Princess Josephine, took up residence at Marselisborg Slot for the holidays. 3 days earlier, Her Majesty, Queen Margrethe of Denmark, arrived at Marselisborg Slot, where she will remain until December 30th. In a statement from the Royal Court of Denmark, it noted that the royal family wishes you a, quote, peaceful and happy Christmas, end quote. On the occasion of the third Sunday of Advent, His Majesty, King Frederick X of Denmark, visited the Old City in Aarhus to learn more about Danish Christmas traditions that are, quote, connected with the Christmas tree, end quote. According to the Royal Court of Denmark, the Christmas tree, a German tradition, came to Denmark in the early 19th century. The first known Christmas tree in Denmark was decorated on the Holsteinborg estate in South Zealand in 1808. On Tuesday evening in Stockholm, Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Victoria, Sweden, appeared on the program entitled Christmas Greetings from the Castle Church on SVT. During the program, the Crown Princess read Luke chapter 2, verses 1 through 20. If you would like to watch the program, in the description box below, I will leave a direct link to SVT. Meanwhile, the Royal Court of Sweden released a new Christmas photo of Their Majesties King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia of Sweden. Accompanying the photo was a message from Their Majesties, wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas. On Monday, in Stockholm, Their Royal Highnesses, Crown Princess Victoria and Prince Daniel of Sweden, along with their two children, Princess Estelle and Prince Oscar of Sweden, visited the High Guard Wing at the Royal Palace. According to the Royal Court of Sweden, the purpose of the visit was to wish the High Guards and the soldiers who guard the palace a very Merry Christmas. Also on Monday, Her Majesty, Queen Sylvia of Sweden, celebrated her 81st birthday, while Her Imperial Highness, Grand Duchess Maria Vladimirovna of Russia, celebrated her 71st birthday. Happy birthday. In Oslo, Their Majesties, King Harald V and Queen Sonja of Norway, accompanied by their Royal Highnesses, Crown Prince Haakon and Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway, Her Royal Highness, Princess Ingrid Alexandra of Norway, and His Highness, Prince Sverre Magnus of Norway, attended Christmas Day service at Holmenkollen Chapel. Unfortunately, Her Highness, Princess Martha Louise of Norway, Mrs. Barrett, and Shaman Durek were unable to attend this morning's celebratory service. The reason? Shaman Durek is in the hospital. The princess took to social media to explain in detail. Quote, "To avoid any misunderstandings in the press, Durek is in the hospital receiving dialysis, which he has to have 3 times a week, and today is one of those days. I am very ill and cannot come because of that. Sad that we have to justify why we are not at church so as not to create speculation that there is discord in the family, which there is not. We still love each other, fortunately. We would have attended if we could, but it didn't work out this year. Merry Christmas." End quote. On Sunday in Oslo, the Royal Court of Norway released the annual Christmas photo featuring Their Majesties, King Harald V and Queen Sonja of Norway, the Royal Highnesses, Crown Prince Haakon and Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway, and Her Royal Highness, Princess Ingrid Alexandra of Norway. Along with the photo was a message, quote, "wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas." End quote. Unfortunately, His Highness, Prince Sverre Magnus of Norway, was unable to participate in this year's Christmas photo session. According to the Royal Court of Norway's communications manager, Ms. Guri Varpa, the prince was unable to participate because he, quote, "lives in Trondheim and was therefore not present when the picture was taken." End quote. Last evening, Her Royal Highness, Crown Princess Marie Chantal of Greece, released a Christmas video as well as a photo of the royal family enjoying the holidays together. In her social media post, the Crown Princess wrote, quote, "Merry Christmas from all of us." End quote. On Monday in Athens, the office of the Greek royal family announced the reinstatement of Greek citizenship to members of the, quote, former Greek royal family. It is with deep emotion that after 30 years, we hold the Greek citizenship again. The law of 1994 deprived us of our citizenship, rendering us stateless, with all that this entails in terms of individual rights and great emotional distress. Our father and our family fully respected the result of the 1974 referendum. However, the provision of the 1994 law on citizenship, a result of the political status at the time, was not befitting of a former head of the Greek state and an institution that served the country faithfully. The passing of our father marked the end of an era. Prerequisite for the reinstatement of our nationality was to declare a surname. Thus, we chose one chosen by our late uncle, Michel de Grace. That was the only one familiar to us since our family never bore a surname. During the years we were deprived of our citizenship, we were driven by the duty and honor of serving our country with loyalty and devotion from wherever we were, with all our means. The same principles will continue to guide the course of our family. End quote. Wonderful news. Congratulations. Finally. One more thing. On a side note, I want to make a correction. In Sunday's episode, I mentioned that Her Majesty, Queen Anne-Marie of Greece, applied for Greek citizenship. That was incorrect. Only Crown Prince Pavlos and his 5 children, Prince Nikolaos, Prince Philippos, Princess Theodora, and Princess Alexia of Greece, applied for Greek citizenship. My apologies for the terrible mistake. In Munich, His Royal Highness, Duke Franz of Bavaria, released his annual Christmas message along with a new photo. In his message, the 91-year-old Duke said, quote, amidst the anticipation of Christmas, we experience a hectic, silent time, like every year. Now is a good time to pause and reflect on what's important. Unfortunately, this year I clearly realized how extreme positions from all sides can shake our community. Phenomenon such as anti-Semitism and racism, no matter who or what groups they represent, must not leave us indifferent. In the face of the numerous wars and great humanitarian crises of this world, we need the courage to look for futuristic solutions rather than collapsing into fear or hatred. Christmas for us is a festival of hope that grows in small gestures of humanity, respect, and tolerance. So I wish you and my family a blessed Christmas and that we experience light and hope in the new year. End quote. In Geneva, their Royal Highnesses, Prince Emanuele Filiberto and Princess Clotilde of Savoy, released their annual Christmas photo on Saturday. Along with the photo, also featuring Her Royal Highness Princess Victoria of Savoy and Her Royal Highness Princess Louisa of Savoy, is a message from the family. Quote, best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everyone. End quote. In Tirana, His Royal Highness Prince Leka of Albania released several new Christmas portraits and a message. Quote, amidst the moments of full joy and endless love with my daughter Geraldine, I feel the true meaning of the holidays. May every family find this warm feeling in their hearts and homes. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. End quote. And finally, in Paris, their Royal Highnesses, Prince Charles and Princess Camilla of Bourbon Two Sicilies, released their annual Christmas card with an uplifting message and a festive video. In their message, the royal couple wrote, quote, May the magic of Christmas fill every heart with joy and hope. End quote. Merry Christmas, everyone. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me on this Christmas evening. Thank you. I hope to be back tomorrow on Wednesday, December 26th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish, and I know I say this all the time, but I really do wish each and every one of you, your family, your friends, and of course your pets, a wonderful evening. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you'd like, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Again, have a wonderful Christmas evening, everyone, and I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. Take care and God bless.